Mincha Maariv. Huh? It's Monday.
Maybe go out and name and my show ya. Melech Ozer Mashiach Magen Baruch Atu Adonai Amen. After Kibuli Olam Adonai Machai Mesim Aterav Leoshia Mori Natal Akel Chaim Bechesed Chaim Mesim Rachim Rabim Somet Noflim Erof Echol Im Matir Asurim Chaim Menasel Sheni Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot Midam Malach Melech Memis Machai Matzmir Geshia Nemonato Lachios Mesim Burkato Adonai
Amen.
Ishak Manaritzak Nom Siak Seltzar Bekodet Mishash Bekodet Ishak Basri Yad Nibiyakov Bekorozel Zevi Omar Adonai Tzvaros Kol Aretz Yerod Mutzam Shap Yomri Burakavu Adonai Minkomo Divle Koshko Kosev Leimon Hallelujah and the Kadosh Shimka Kadosh Kadosh Yom Yelu Hasela Baruch Ato Adonai Oel HaKadosh Azachanim Adam Das Lamesh Bina Penin Mechita Chachma V'Nole Goas Baruch Ato Adonai Oel Adonai Ashkevin V'Vinu Tzedesel V'Kavin Makin Alam V'Seh V'Chazeh V'Shiva Shalemu L'Vonecha Baruch Ato Adonai Rotzeh V'Shuva Lachlan V'Viniki Patan V'Cholanu Makenu Ki V'Shanu Ki Otov V'Salakato Baruch Ato Adonai Shatan Amara V'Sloa V'Einu V'Yinyenu V'Rivu V'Engul Emeinu Manshaka V'Yel Goel Chazakato Baruch Ato Adonai Oel Yisroel V'Chotinu Adonai V'Erofe Hoshienu V'Nivashaya Yisrusani Ato V'Hale Rucha Refuah Shlem V'L'Makosenu Yel Melech Rofen V'Rafanato Baruch Ato Adonai Rofe Chole Amo Yisroel V'Echolenu Adonai Eloheinu Shar Zot She'es Name to us the Torah same Baracha. Al Bnei Adam Sabin Matuba to Racha Worship and Kashan Matav Sibracha. Gil Tov Metiva to Murakashan Baracha to Adonai. Amen. Go Herusenu the Son is Kabis Julius Senu. Kapsini Yacham the Ivory Conquest Artisart saying Baracha to Adonai. Kabis Nite Amo Yisrael. Moshivishok Hainu. Shana Yosenu Makila. Hosim and Young Menachem, Loch Olenu Ato, and Alavaka Bekese Barakim, the setting of a Mishpa, Baruch Ato, Adonai, Melech Stock and Mishpa, Malshinim Alpha Hisibo, Kol Aminim, Kol Azedim, Kerevedu, both Oiber Ato, Maheda Garesh Machus, Elisha, Mahedo Saker, Shabbat, Smagir. Safni Eva Hedu Gemenu Baruch Ato Adonai Shomeroi V'Machmi Azedim Hamatzadikim Hasidim V'Asik Mishlis Anko Basis throughout Let us space over and we'll get a Tzadil and Riyamun Rakam Becher and Alainu Saint Sachr Tov L'Kol Abotchim B'Shem Ko BMS Saint Elkin Mohan Yom Nevesh Kivko V'Tachnu Baruch Ato Adonai Yerushalayim Yeriko Rachlim Toshu Sishkim B'Tzavah Kasher D'Barna V'Chisi David Avachim Ehedel L'Sachatakim Uvnei Osavik Parabimenium B'Yin Olam Baruch Ato Adonai Yerushalayim Amen Samach David Avachim Ehedel Satzmiach V'Karno Kudum B'Shua Secha Yerushalayim Kevin Golayim Baruch Ato Adonai Matzmiach Ker Yeshua Shema Koleinu V'Ranalayinu Ol V'Rachman Rachem Aleinu Tau V'Rachmi V'Rasas Tfiluseinu Kiel Shemet Tfilus Saganini Mata Milfanecha Malkeinu Regam Al D'Shivenu Yato Shemet Tfilus Kopeh Baruch Ato Adonai Yate Filo V'Tzeran Aleinu V'Amko Yisrael V'Tfilasan Shei Osher so what we do best Akavisha Yisrael is Filasan Behav Sikav V'Ratsan Sila Ratsan Tamida V'Las Yisrael Mako Sagazenu Anenu, Veshuva Lasiam Barachmi, Boru Ato Adonai, Amata Zifshina Salat, Modi Manabu, Shimtaga the Baka, okay, University that only 7 Shovel Yamanu, only 7 of the Saka, Chevrolet, head of a boat, give it a hard I am. After Rakameka, from Rakin to the side of Hasadaka, Wakula, Miss Butter, Miss Rum, Miss Nase, Shin, Kumakin, maybe along the way. Kolachayim, the Duka Sala, Hallelujah, Shin, Kogan, on Peter. Well, Yeshua, Saint of Ezra, Saint of Stella, well, I talk. Boruchato Adonai, Ato Shin Ha Ilachon Elahodos, Amen. Shalom Tov Baraka, Chaim Chaim Bekas Barachim Lena Mako Yisrael Amaka, Chaim Vini Kulana Kiyacha B'Yorpon Asa, Kib'Yorpon Agana Sata Lanu Adonai Eloheinu, Toras Chaim V'Avos Chesed, Stoka Baraka Barachim B'Chaim V'Shalom, V'Tov B'Nacha, L'Vorek Azam Ko Yisrael V'Koleis V'Chol Shah V'Ishlamaka, Baruch Atu Adonai, Baruch Atu Yisrael B'Shalom. Amen. Amen.
Adike manapnu lefavano.
David Hashem Singa Ashon Yom Yaseh Yom Shom Kazi Shabbos Sakshi Memar Yom Yikra Shem Adonai Risham Memar Yom Oleinu Miyako Yisrael Yimaru.
Let's go.
ולמה והוין המלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. יזכר על ויזכר שמיר על אמר יברח כיסא בעצמם כפרים וכפרים משיחה. ויכון ומכון וחייד לפרדס ישראל מה כל הזמן קריב אמרו אמן.
אמן. יש מי רבא וברב יעלה
ויש מי רבא וברב יעלה ויעלה מאיה יספר שניאס ופר ושמו וסנאסה וסדר וסנאל על שפל ושפריגו.
אמן.
אלא נקול לחס שירה Cross the neck and also Amen. All of you, Amen.
Amen.
Shlomo Rabbi Mishmai, the Kaito Mulan Bako Yisrael, Hebrew, Amen.
Amen.
Also Shalom Noma, the answer Shalom Bako Yisrael, Hebrew, Amen.
That's how God is powerful. Was that piece? So all of you are here, but I'm saying we just share my little tip, guys. I just say that again. Tonight's learning is Ilay Nishmas. Mordechai. Ilay Nishmas. Brucha Malka, Bas, Moshe. It's also in honor of Yassel, who's Shleishim is today. Yassel Gottlieb was a regular here. Come from Mincha Maariv. Next is today's Shleishim, Shamash and Aliyah. And also Ilay Nishmas, our very dear lead teacher over here, passed away suddenly, or Shelley, Shamshah and Aliyah. So, I think it was last week, Levi Yitzchak asked me, take it there, so yeah. And it's not passing Miami. The kids, whoever's in Miami is leaving tonight. I was in their house now. No, they're in San Diego. What? They're Israeli, of course. They're both Israeli. Anyway, so last week, Levi Yitzchak asked me why a lot of shuls have a light on top of or near the Aron Kodesh. That light is called a Ner Tamid, and the constant light is there to remember there was a light on the menorah, and there was a mitzvah every night to light the menorah. And there were seven branches on the Beis Hamikdash's menorah. 6 of them they would light every night. 1 of them stayed on constantly. And that one that stayed on constantly was actually the western, so Ner Ma'aravi, the western light. But the shuls that do it to commemorate that do it by the Aron, which is by the Mizrach, on the eastern wall. On the Mizrach also it stayed on. In fact, I read something very interesting. So the year this, so now this took place always until the year 578 before the Common Era. We had a king which was a major idolater. It was terrible. He was a Jewish king. His son was a good guy. It's interesting. Even though he was so wicked, he had a good son. His son was later Chizkiah. Chizkiah Hamelech was his son, but his name was King Achaz. And
Chizkiah's son was another terrible.
Yeah. Menashe, yeah. His grandson. Chizkiah didn't want to have him. Didn't want to get married because of that. Anyway. In any case, so So I read actually on this is the name of a Rabbi Blach. I don't know who that is. Rabbi Blach. Who you? He points out the extra significance of this occurring during the time of King Achaz, because he says King Achaz removed the copper mizbeach from the Beis Hamikdash, and he changed it. He removed it, and he had it changed with some type of Assyrian mizbeach. In Assyria, they had some type of altar for their avodah zarah, for their idolatry. And he put a similar one, which was a nicer mizbeach. He put over there. He says, the king, he wants to make something nicer. He don't like the one that's there. And he did that. So he says, what's interesting is, the menorah was usually lit from that mizbeach. The mizbeach chita, was it? It was
Copper was
the chita. I think it was the mizbeach chita. Mizbeach chita was. That H Tamid, so that H Tamid was on the Mizbeach Tamid, was kind of that, and on the menorah, the western, the menorah was on this wall, right? It was on this wall, and the most western one, that candle, there were 7 candles, that candle always stayed on. That was the Ner Tamid was based on that. Ketara. Ketara. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, tonight's also the yard site of Yaakov Kuli. Who's the Yaakov Kuli? Anybody know who Yaakov Kuli is? Which medrash? Which medrash? Which medrash? Yam Loyes, right over here. Yam Loyes. 90 yards in the Shama Shalom Aliyah. All right, we have 2.5 more minutes. We're learning about the Beis Hamikdash.
No, I forgot.
So we finished off saying that since we said that not just we said that not just were there certain parts, main parts of the Beis Hamikdash which were hidden underneath the Zohar told us, right? Like the main cave and the main vessel of the main vessels of the Beis Hamikdash which were hidden underneath the Beis Hamikdash. Not just that, we said also the door, the sha'arim, the gates of the Beis Hamikdash also were buried in their space beneath. And we said also one more thing. He said, I think all the sha'arim, it's just sha'arim. It doesn't say which sha'arim, it's just all sha'arim. All the sha'arim, I think. It just says the sha'arim. Anyway, so we said also the Mishkan. We said the Mishkan was also buried. We don't find ever the Mishkan being destroyed, and the Mishkan was also buried underneath the place of the Beis Hamikdash. So that's now here. This is the Chidah. This is from Chidah. He brings in the name of the Sefer Heichalos. Sefer called Sefer Heichalos. Heichalot. Says Shalafia emes like nechrav hamikdash. The truth is the Beis Hamikdash was not destroyed. It says Ella shalach HaKadosh Baruch Hu malachim, but rather Hashem sent malachim. Veiviu leveinim va'afar v'sefer siyad mimakim achel ashbia inay shal Yisrael shal hakim mikdash. And he replaced it. The Chiyuv Chidah says that Hashem, a malach came and brought different bricks and put it over there. And when the Rishayim, when the wicked Nebuchadnezzar and crew were destroying the Beis Hamikdash, they were swapped out, and there was the other bricks that were destroyed. He said the Beis Hamikdash itself, the whole thing was buried in the ground. And he also brings the Maharam of Fano, Maharam Mifano, who elaborates on this further. One more thing. It says the menorah and the Shar Klei HaMikdash and the rest of the vessels of the Mikdash, Yeshnam b'Payal ba'Olam. So they physically exist in the world. They're physically here. It's not spiritual thing. It's physical. And not a malach came and swapped it. It's the original. There's no ifs and buts about that. It's not opinions. It's fact. He says, interesting. It wasn't only the Kodesh Kadashim. It says there's a space. It's just like the Aron, just like the Ark was hidden underneath the place of the Kodesh Kadashim. So too the Menorah and the rest of the main vessels. Yeshleimar, Shekenim and the Menorah, the Shahar Kalim. So just like it was, says the Aron was hidden over there underneath. Same thing was with the Menorah and the rest of the vessel, also hidden underneath, on the space underneath the Kodesh Kadashim.
So the original one was the real one. It was like Rambam.
Yes, for sure. I know it's today's Rambam actually.
They took it to the Roma.
Whoever learned today's Rambam. The Rebbe said that probably was. It says the Dikun names of Chatzis Kachefah. There were a lot of minorities they lived. The ones outside, they said, was different than the one inside. The one Moshe Rabbeinu made, Rashi says it was Al-Achsoin, and the Rambam makes a picture of it, but he says further. He's first huh? Of course. But he said further. Here, look at the verse Allah says the Rambam. It doesn't say about anything else. It's the only thing he says it about that I can remember. He says Hamenorah. This is what he writes it. Hamenorah. Besides from the picture, look what he writes. Hamenorah mifureshet surata hatara. He says its seer, its picture is described exactly the way it's described in the Torah. It's the only thing he says that about. The other verses, he doesn't preface it with that. The Rambam made such a big deal. He wanted to show there's a mistake. Don't look at Titus. The Rambam says, don't look at what Titus. Don't look at Rome. But the Rambam and Rashi was so bothered by it. Clearly.
Because they're going by it.
Okay, but they're saying, who's the aid over here? That's not a trustworthy witness. Who's the witness?
Also, the Jewish people.
Okay, but it was the Roman Menorah they had there. That's why the Rebbe made a big deal about this, because the Rambam was so strong. I never realized till today the Rambam's words. One was inside, one was outside. That's what the Rebbe says. There were round menorahs outside. That's what it says. In the Chatzar. Inside, the Rambam says clearly, and Rashi says clearly, all our earlier sources. There was no earlier source that say it was round. No one said, early sources, no one says round.
It was this project. Yeah.
This project? No.
This year, we didn't have the.
Oh, it's this year.
Yeah.
Could be.
No, it was true.
Okay, it's a while ago. I remember this year, last year. It's a one big mush.
I went through like 7 grand on. So I didn't have like parts of
And was anyone that had a different picture?
the theorem, the
Steinsaltz?
no.
Fear?
The theorem.
Which one?
This one.
This one?
This one.
Well,
He knows all these stuff. These guys
fine, whatever. So they have a whole 7-page essay. Or
The 7-page essay.
They
Yeah.
break down on Zoshin and whatever. The Haskell is that it was probably curved. And they say this time around the picture is well done. Like he wasn't drawing it like it's because we see other errors in the picture already, like the cups were backwards, which is a whole like part of the sickle that the cups are upside down. But
the one
Right.
made was killed.
they quote the Rebbe as part of the. They have a whole like back and forth, and they quote the Rebbe as part of the.
What's the name of those Chumashim? Those old Tzino. That's where there's a picture.
And I know the original art scroll, the stone one, was round. Chumash.
That predates everybody else.
They had a good rhyme.
And I think the new one.
Because I'm just adding this Tzino.
Also,
He said, look at what side was it? Now was the shape.
all right, come. Maariv, page 118.
Weird question.
Come, 118. Who wants to Maariv? Anybody deposit? Some guy called me after we had it on tonight. He told the office He pressed my line to the website, so didn't leave his telephone number. Call back. Call back when it's cool.
You called the office.
Yeah.
You must have left. You got it.
Oh, Benji, you just voted in.
I didn't know what Robbie's talking about. You on the way? No, she doesn't want it. He said,
Adinai Shama Yaninu Bimpreno, Adinai Shama Yaninu Bimpreno, Salashashma,
Amen.
all the other seven, we're going to go to it.
Amen.
If I even make a lot of them, so I'm going to go
Amen. Yeshmi Ram, Barak Yolam,
Yesh may
Amen.
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 Kim Klein, you recommend I'm not going to lie. Most of the stores when I love in bar, body, no.
Shema Yisrael,
Adinai, like, come on. Well, those are just killing measurements so much. You know, I keep going there. See, I'll get girly man touch like on our body. I don't really so. Schmeckt sehr wenig. Nog een twee minuten lang hebben we al veel. Ik ben body. Nou, je schrijft het zo. Zo hard.
Amen.
Ja, het zou zijn ja, maar.
Amen.
Want die hebben hier zelf nog wel eens weg. Maar we gaan er weer.
Amen.
Maar je bent even maar op zo. Ik was nog even alleen.
Amen. Yeshmi Ram, Barak Yolam,
Ik mag wel allemaal. Allemaal je schrijft. Dan schrijf je dan eens maar zien. Zoals we dit doen.
Amen.
Maar dan ik heb ook zoiets als het was. Dan gaan we zo dan weer een bal met elkaar mee.
Amen.
Yisrael, Shmei Rabba.
Amen.
Come on, dear, please, ask my God, I'm sure.
Amen.
So I even if you had a couple of Sabbath, so I'm quite Amen.
Amen. Shmi Rabba Barak Yolam U'Yimai Yisrael.
Yeh, Shmei Rabba, holy am I, Spirit, promise, word, 70 times like. Yisrael, every Sunday, solid, you're like a joyful.
Amen.
Let me go across the shore, so the Jonas and Nakamara, so I'm here, all in Amen.
Amen.
Yisrael, says, and listen to the Yisrael, come on, Shmei Amen.
Amen.
Yeh, Shalom, Amen, Shemai, Chaim, Tev, and Elena, all Yisrael, Amen.
Amen.
I said, Shmei Rabba, Yas, Shmei Rabba, Yisrael, Amen.
Amen. Yes, I think I hear that. Vida is made up, is the
Good morning, welcome, it's my movie, and I got my body.
Amen. 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 Shmi Rabba Barak Yolam U'Yimai Yisrael. Amen. 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 So the big up here, but I'm trying to make sure but I know it's not this guy. Yeah, don't say no, yeah. Amen. 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 Shmi Rabba Barak Yolam U'Yimai Yisrael. Amen. 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 Yashikaya. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Whoever's there for the mini Yashikaya. Yeah.